Valerie has here.
So fun.
We'll show you one without these gorgeous swans and then one with. This is also something that we're excited to bring to you, and this is our Illuminated Pip. Ooh, you're a pip. Little pip berry tree. And it's H211585. And this is $39.86. We've put it on 2 payments of Easy Pay. Remember, use your Q card. You can put it on 5. Just a call out for those last swans. Those had no Easy Pay attached, but if you use your Q card, you're putting them on 5 easy payments. That's like $7 a month, so you could get those at home. The sizes on those swans, too. I don't know if you mentioned that, Valerie.
I did
not. Those swans, one is 13 inches long and one's 9¼ inches long. All right, now to this display, because whether you use them with the swans or something else, this is really innovative and different.
Isn't this fresh?
2C batteries. It's 18 inches high. It's 22 inches long. What were you thinking with this creation?
And a 6-hour timer. Wanting to bring you something with a little bit more of a nod to rustic, a little bit more of a true country, although this has an elevated country look to it.
Yeah.
Let me turn it this way. I want you to see, look at the profile. Look at how slender that is. So this can go right down the middle of your table because it's battery operated, and then you could put the swans on either side, or maybe you have something else that has more of a little folk feel to it, but it's white and red pip berries on branches where we've also included some lovely clear beads, and then we've already wired all of the trees with little micro lights.
Love that.
All of that work is done, all the wiring is done, but these are what even about on a windowsill in your kitchen? They just have such a fresh, delightful, and again, why would you put this away? If you dress in a more of a country style,
yes,
this would be a year-round, keep it out and enjoy it, but something just fresh and fun and a little bit more of a nod to that country gal.
I love it as a background for so many of your collectibles, whether it's your carolers or it's the Buyer's Choice carolers. Maybe you have Hummel figurines, maybe you have some cute little snowmen. In fact, we have some snowmen coming up in the show. Your gingerbread kids could be in front of this, which could be quite charming. I mean, here it's just this look of red and white winter. So this could be part of a winter theme, which could start for you in November and go all the way through February, especially with that red and white. Wouldn't that be a perfect little nod to your Valentine's Day? Here are some cute little snow kids that we have coming up, but look how cute that is as part of this display.
You're right, it's the perfect backdrop.
It's the perfect backdrop,
Love it.
Right?
Illuminated berries, little crystal glass little beads. Delightful. I'm so glad you mentioned the snowman because I hadn't thought of that. See? Jill, honey,
You know,
what I say at the top
have
of
a
the show? Great ideas here.
But I look at this and I think, you know, you wouldn't go to a Broadway show that didn't have background and scenery, right? It's what helps sets the mood. It's what helps, you know, set the stage. That's what you're doing with this centerpiece. You're setting the background. You're creating that mood with this simple piece. Whether you use those beautiful swans, which are still available, by the way, and that antique white has been very popular, or you're using the snow kids, or you have some other figurines, maybe some of your beautiful winter angels that you have. They can be taller than this, they can be smaller than this. It's just the texture and the light that it adds.
Jill, here on our table, I've actually kind of butted the 2 ends. This is a half log that we're working with here, and I love the naturalness of that. If you're able to, for instance, on the back of your dining room sideboard, put 2 together so you have this little miniature forest.
Nice?
Wouldn't you love that? And then you can add some figures, as you say, but then it also becomes this delightful backdrop that if you have it in front of a mirror, now you've doubled your light, you've doubled your berries, you've doubled the look. Doubled the look, I didn't say that well. But I love these. These are so fun. And you're gonna move them around.
Well, over 800 of these have now been requested, and you're getting it at this Christmas in July sale price. Remember, that's a limited price. So again, it's brand new today. Nobody else saw this when we kicked off our Christmas in July celebration. That was earlier in the month. Here is your opportunity to have first dibs. We do want to let you know you'll need 2C batteries with these. The length on this is going to be 22 inches long, so almost 2 feet. There are 5 of these trees on each one of the logs, and each one is already illuminated and lit. The wires are already kind of all spread through, so it's set and ready to go. You just add your batteries and you're good to go.
And the 2 trees here are a little bit taller, And then these trees a little shorter. So I love how you have, you know, kind of this feathered height, which gives it that much more visual interest as well.
Well, stay on the line if you're dialing in here. 2 payments of Easy Pay, but if you use your Q card, you'll get it on 5 easy payments. That's $8 a month. $8 a month to get this at home, and now
So
over
fun.
1,200 of those have been requested. That is H211-585. All right, also coming up in the show, we're going to be talking about our Illuminated Red Berry and Holly collection. Oh, just so pretty. Classic, gorgeous, forever.
Pretty.
There is that pretty wreath. Of course, my favorite topiary trees. Can you ever have too many? Never, ever, ever. And those are oversized, Valerie, right?
Aren't these spectacular?
Love. And then if you want the garland.
The garland.
Is that a 4-foot garland?
Yes, and they're just a few.
Just a few,
So
yeah,
we really
limited.
can't even talk about it. But the wreath and the trees alone on your mantle, fabulous.
Love it. Love it. And with those swans.
Don't you
like
love,
they're made for each
love
other.
That?
Made
Love
for each
that.
other.
We gotta
Funny
do
how
more.
that happens.
Can I just say, we got to do more country. 'Cause this is so fun.
All right, here's what I want you to know. We want to give you some fun tips throughout these house to home shows. And Valerie has some ideas for you on how to make sure your guest